Yeah, we jacked that house up, put it under, put it on wheels, and we took it up to Burke Road, and then Ray Wilson bought that house off us. So after that, all the site was nearly ready then for to start work. So we got Kelly. Kelly was he was living in Cobar at this time. I think he'd virtually come back just to do my job. And then we dug the foundations and we poured the footings, and some days, stinking hot days, I can remember, nearly passing out from the heat, from pouring the footings and doing all the slabs, and then Kelly had learned a little bit of bricklaying by this stage, and so we laid all the bricks. Kelly sort of taught me as I went along, and then I had a bloke come who did all the rendering inside, and he taught me how to render and do bathroom tiles. So, once he didn't know he was teaching me, but once I'd learned it, I didn't need him after that. So I did all the rendering and all the bathroom tiling myself once he'd showed me what to do. And then we had an office on the side of the old house, and then that became our office when we finished the first lot of 7 rooms, and then we opened, and it straight away it pretty well took off. And then after that, what I would do, I'd go to Brennan's, and I'd go to Ramian's Timber and Kenny Hamilton, and I'd ask for credit. And what I would do, I would start building the next block of units, rooms, and so I would get the rooms well on the way, because I was doing most of the work. I was building them for. You never build anything these days for the cost of what we were doing them for. I was doing them for so cheap. And there was no red tape like there is today. Today you'd be driven mad with red tape. But in those days, all you needed was a plan, which was supplied by Jim White, the Sydney architect. And then we just put it in the council, and then it was approved, and we just went for it. So I'd get half the next block of units done, maybe the walls up, and almost probably get the roof on. And then I'd go to the bank, and I'd say to the bank, we've got this this block of units here nearly ready. Can you lend me $20,000 so I can finish them off? So then the bank would lend the money. And then, even though it might not have been enough money, it was enough for us to bluff our way through it all. And so that's what I kept on doing. I kept on adding rooms and building more, and we built it up to 31 rooms, I think we had. And then next door, the Shell service station, it caught fire and nearly burnt down, and so we eventually we bought that, and then by this stage, me and Jeanette were married then, and so all you children, we didn't want to rear all you kids in Cobar. We thought we'd give you a better chance somewhere outside Cobar. So we got up to 30 rooms, and we'd also built all the restaurant area and a whole new office area, all the same way, just by making a start and then going to the bank manager and badgering him into giving us the money to finish it all off. And then so we got to the point where we're sort of almost finished. We bought the Shell next door, and then we were at a meeting in Adelaide, and we had person come there who gave us used to give us a motivational speaker, and he said, if you see something you want, stick it up on the wall, and then every day look at it and say, I'm going to have that. And so we were all fired up, me and Jeanette, and we said, all right. And Elaine had just come to work for us, Elaine Germain, and we came home from this conference and we said to Elaine, by Christmas you'll be running this place, and we'll have a high-rise hotel somewhere. And as a matter of fact, it sort of all came true, because by Christmas we'd actually gone, and I'd sent Jeanette into a bank in Sydney, and we told them we wanted to borrow $2.5 million, which is probably about equivalent to 10 million now. And the bank managers, they didn't know much, and they just lent us the money. So we came down here and we bought Fountainside in town. So now, one other thing that I probably need to tell you, the stairs in the main house, under the stairs there, I put a time capsule in there with a lot of local newspapers at the time, and papers for the building and plans and all that. So they're still under there. So one day, maybe 100 years' time, somebody might want to know about it. And the other thing too, today is the 5th of June 2016, and tomorrow is the 6th of June, and on the 6th of June 1916 was the year that Dad was born. So tomorrow, Dad was born 100 years ago. So that's just a little bit of a trivia for you.